Hello and welcome to Cliffe Primary School. My name is Tim Mugridge and I am honoured and privileged to be the head teacher of our wonderful school. One of the things I look forward to is inviting visitors in to have a look around and get a feel for our school, particularly as this is such a difficult decision for you to make for your children. After all, this will be their place of work for the next 7 years. Hopefully, as we show you around virtually, you will feel the essence of how our school works, what we're trying to achieve, and indeed, more importantly, what the children get up to and think about our school. But perhaps before I start, I should give you a brief history of the school. Originally, the building was a middle school which accommodated children from years 5 until they reached secondary school at year 9. However, later on, the building became the local primary school, which now welcomes children from year R to year 6. Due to the fact that the school was built as almost a little secondary school, we benefit greatly from the resources that brings. As we go round, you will see the amount of space that we have and the learning areas that we've developed over the years. These are very rare to find in the vast majority of primary schools. But facilities and space are just the start. Here at Cliffe Woods, we're incredibly lucky to have a staff team that are all dedicated to the children and families we serve. During our last Ofsted, we secured our outstanding status again, which was a massive triumph for the school. The children have constantly achieved amazingly at the end of each key stage, in relation to national levels and those locally. 40% of our children this year passed the Medway selection test and will be attending a grammar school in September. And we currently have a group of children who are studying for their maths GCSE. When our children leave us, we believe that they have the skills and life knowledge to successfully continue their learning career. All of this shows a first-class level of academic success that we're incredibly proud of. But that isn't what it's all about, is it? And that is why we start the way we do. We start by making sure that the children are happy. Now, that might sound obvious, but that really is, in our opinion, the key and foundation to our success. We know the children, we know our families. We really make the time to get to know you. In fact, out of all our school achievements, both academically and non-academically, over the years, my proudest moment was during our last Ofsted, when the senior inspector commented that she'd never known a group of staff to know the children as well as we do, and that the relationships that we've built with our children and families is second to none. For someone to come into our school and experience that, and mention that to me, meant everything, and still does. Hopefully, you'll get a feeling of that throughout this tour. As we go around the school, I'll hopefully answer some of your questions that you may already have. However, if I don't answer them, then please do not hesitate to contact us. We'll only be too happy to help.
Teachers at Cliffe Primary School are loyal, helpful and respect us. Whenever I'm stuck, they're there to help, and whenever I'm feeling a little bit blue, they cheer me up. One of the reasons they're my favourite bit about school is because whenever they care for me, I feel like I can do anything.
In Cliffe Primary School, there are different types of animals for classes. The first animal name is Springbok and Maker. Since I've been in this school, starting from year 4, my family and friends have been taking care of me.
I enjoy being in year 5 because of the activities we do. In the morning, we first read, then have maths, break, after that English, my favourite. On a Monday afternoon, we go swimming at Who's Swimming Pool, followed by a show and tell assembly. In the other afternoons, we have lessons such as history, geography and art. Even though I've only joined Cliffe Woods in year 3, it feels like forever in a good way.
Here at Cliffe Woods Primary School, we do lots of fun and exciting events that help raise money for either our school or charity. I personally love getting muddy at the PTA's Muddy Mayhem and eating cakes from the charity bake sales. On Friday, not only are people excited because it's nearly the weekend, it's also the day golden certificates are handed out. These are given for demonstrating our core values: compassion, resilience, respect, integrity and thankfulness. We also get given dojos for our work, behaviour and anything else that shows our core values.
Hi, I'm Debbie. I have 2 sons at Cliffe Woods Primary School, one in year 5, one in year R. We actually moved house from Greenhithe to Cliffe Woods to get our eldest into the school before we'd been to visit the school itself. This was just based on recommendations and reviews. And I can honestly say it's the best thing we did. We love the school. Our sons both love the school, doing really well. I was one of these mums that gets a bit sad about the thought of their child starting school. So when I went to look round it for my eldest, I went there expecting to feel really sad, but actually just came out saying to my husband, he's going to absolutely love it. The facilities are great, the location's great, all of the teachers are amazing. They have so much fun. They make learning really enjoyable for all of the children, no matter what their ability and interests. My youngest started just this September. He wasn't particularly keen to go into school. Obviously coming out of lockdown, he'd been at home with me for a long time, didn't want to leave mummy, so it was very hard for me emotionally dropping him off. But the Year R team were incredible in supporting us through that. And by the end of the first week, by the Friday, he was strolling in without a backwards glance and was actually getting upset at having to come home.
After looking at 3 other schools, viewing Cliffe Woods was a breath of fresh air. The atmosphere was incredibly relaxed, but every pupil we saw was totally focused and invested in their lessons. But most of all, we felt the passion when they discussed their school. Our daughter has now been part of Cliffe Woods for 2 years. She loves each and every day as much as the first, to the point that she wants to go to school at weekends and holidays. There's a common sense approach that permeates through the school. The staff are knowledgeable, approachable, and as parents we can see they truly love what they do and the kids they teach. We're incredibly proud of what our daughter has achieved over the past 2 years. It's testament to the great staff that are passionate about our children's future. We wholeheartedly recommend Cliffe Woods to any prospective parents.
Hi, my name's Vicky. My husband and I have 3 girls at Cliffe Woods Primary School. They are in years 2, 4 and 6. My children, the girls, love the school. They love the teachers. The teachers are great, especially headmaster, Mr. Mugridge. He's a no-nonsense head teacher, but as a parent, he is so approachable and listens to your concerns, no matter how little they are, and will help you through whatever worries you have, as do all of the teachers. We love the school, we love the teachers, and more importantly, my girls love the school and are very happy. In the current climate, throughout the first lockdown, we had our children at home, and my husband and I are both key workers, so we were having to work a lot and still cope with the children being at home. The teachers were in constant contact. We had phone calls to see how the children were getting on. It's just been, phenomenal. The support that we've had. My middle child had a few issues with doing work from home, but the teachers were great and helped us get around it. Cliffe Woods as a school teaches the children some good core values. Respect, their behaviour is monitored, but they also have fun. My girls come home, they enjoy what they do at school. They missed going to school immensely for those months that they were at home, the contact with the teachers and their friends. Why should you choose Cliffe Woods? You know your children will be safe. They are being taught well. The teachers are fantastic. It's a good school. My eldest child has just passed the 11 plus, so she'll be going on to grammar, and that's even not being at school for 4 months. She has managed to get through, and that is due to how she's been taught. So yeah, we love Cliffe Woods. Thanks for watching.
My name is Dola. I have an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old at Cliffe Woods Primary School. They have both been in Cliffe Woods since reception and year 1, and they're now in year 4 and 6. So they have been at Cliffe Woods Primary School for a while. My kids absolutely love it here, and they've built wonderful relationships, friendships with other students from many different backgrounds. And I love the fact that my kids are comfortable at school and love school. I also believe that my children's love for school is a reflection of the passion with which the staff at Cliffe Woods serve the children. I believe that every child at Cliffe Woods is given the opportunity to be all that they can be, because the teaching staff as well as the non-teaching staff work very hard to create an atmosphere and an environment that allows the children to learn, to thrive, to be happy, and to be the best version of themselves. I've had some observations, and I've made some observations and had some interactions with some of the teachers. And just to name a few: Miss Stagg, Miss Sakotze, Mrs. Koma, Mr. O, Joanna, Mr. Allen. Oh, the children love Mr. Allen, just to name a few. And I have been particularly impressed with the way that they relate with the children. They're able to come to their level whilst interacting with them. And I would say my observations and interactions fills me with confidence that my children, as well as the other children, are in a safe and happy environment. One of the things I love about Cliffe Woods is the fact that they are very open to suggestions and practices that help build the resilience of our children, and I guess prepare them to face the real world. And you know, my children have been they've been a recipient of the great work that the entire workforce of the school provide for our children under the leadership of Mr. Mogridge. I have a lot of respect for the entire workforce, and I believe Cliffe Woods is a great school. Thank you.
Thank you for watching us.